So welcome to today's Greater Life CoffeeCast. And with today's pillar being a focus of happiness, I am going to share with you something that may seem utterly counterintuitive and maybe even like, I'm not even sure oxymoronic is the right word, or just outright contradictory. But bear with me. And it is the idea that you can be sad and still be in joy. And this is an idea that my now ex-partner and I discussed. And one of the reasons why I am currently sad is that my partner is now an ex-partner. And if you've been listening to this CoffeeCast, you'll know that we've oscillated kind of on and off. And one of the core things that, on reflection, wasn't in place enough at this stage. We often use the phrase, right person, wrong time. But that at this stage, certainly I hadn't cultivated certain values that she really needed to be in place. And therefore, in not cultivating those values or cultivating those skill sets, we were just at different stages. That does not diminish some of the magic and wonder that occurred and moments that were spent together, and a lot of love and effort that was put into making things work. And so there is the cause of sadness, right? Is that two souls who loved each other very much, actually, but it just wasn't going to work. And for that, I am sad. And yet I am also in my joy, which is that this idea of being in your joy is that there is a base level of life. And I've said this before in other podcasts, like that no matter what might be happening, wow, I get to breathe, I get to wake up and be alive, right? And oh no, I may be facing financial ruin. Wow, what a thing, financial ruin. Wow, that's amazing. What an incredible journey and an adventure. Wow, I may be, facing an injury I've got to get over. Well, wow, I have a body that I get to rehab from an injury. What a gift, right? And that's not to say that there aren't some horrific things that happen in life. I'm not trying to diminish those at all. But simply to say that generally, the frame of gratitude and wonder at existence is one that is utterly transformative and usually joyful, hence being in joy. That when I can hold, when you can hold, when we can hold that frame of this entire experience of life is a gift, is a classroom and an adventure playground for the soul that we are just passing through, well then things become very different. And that is the case here. Is like, I am sad that the relationship I was in is no more. And yet I'm also profoundly in my joy at recognizing some incredible gifts that will come from reflecting on that relationship. Some incredible moments of joy and connection with earth and another being that were in that relationship. And now an opportunity to kick on and build greater life in the way that I know it needs to be built, and to double down my focus on, being utterly present for my children. All of these are now opportunities that lie before me, and what a gift. And that my joy is as great as it was when I was in the relationship, because I now just get to cultivate different things with different intensities and levels of energy. Wow. So yesterday, my heart was really hurting as I allowed the sadness to be there, allowed the sadness to pass through, the grief to be felt. And even so, I was grateful that I get to feel those emotions. I get to tune into those sensations in my heart and to send them love, and to recognize that there are hurt little parts of me that need love, care and attention, and I get to provide that. And in so doing, I get to become more whole, more loving, more capable of holding love for another, as I become even more capable of holding love for myself. So, I wonder how this lands for you. This frame that we can be both sad and in our joy. That the metaphor that comes is of the ocean and the waves. That we are the great ocean, that our joy, our baseline of wonder and gratitude and joy at being alive in this incredible world, at getting to share these moments as we go through our soul's journey of learning. That is the ocean. That is the untouchable essence of joy and wonder. And that the things that occur in our day-to-day, our challenges, our opportunities, all of these are the waves upon the ocean. And we can surf the waves and enjoy them and splash in them and sometimes be knocked around to high hell by them. But we must never lose sight that we are both the waves and we too are the oceans. And so we can be sad and in our joy. All right.